It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. This is taken at the 3. Oh, what a move. And he is going to be taken down inside the 5 at the 4-yard line.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room that if you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage.
Ran, tough. Here we go, 37's the Mike. Mike 37. Let's go, tackle, let's go. We got this. Here we go, 37's the Mike. Mike 37. Ran, tough. Yep.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Trubisky. Now the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go, 37's the Mike. Mike 37. Go. Hey, Alpha. Ran, tough.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. Going for the deep ball. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
All day, baby, all day.
At their own 46-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Ryan. Past the 20. And they will score a pick-6 for a Bears touchdown.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than before. That was a nickel package there, and what a pickoff.
Why is that? Why are they using that more?
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on most plays.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time, decent field position through the pick-6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position. position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
25, check 25. Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot.
On first down, Ryan. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, first down Falcons. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Quick throw from Ryan here to Ridley. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Ready, like 25. Hey, rip lance. Defense all day.
Throwing on second down. Ryan. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 23.
That's another Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Ryan now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10.
D-line, get that quarterback. Hey, South. 58 to Mike.
Ito Smith, his first carry. And an alley to run. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Bears' 14-yard line.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Boston Scott, his first carry. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
280. 58 Mike. That's right, baby. They don't want it. Shift. Watch the shift. Check. Gun.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I think in normal situations, most play callers will probably shelve that play in this situation. But down in the red zone, got a little something extra to play with. I like the way that he took a shot and went after it.
Ready, 280. 58 to Mike. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go. Gun. Buzz, be ready. Go.
On 2nd down, Freeman. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
You're trash.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And that will be taken in by Ridley for a Falcon touchdown. Calvin Ridley, his 9th touchdown of the season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point up and good by Bailey, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Slam, slam. Big edge, big edge, big edge. Check, crunch, crunch, crunch. You got tape. You got tape. Buzz.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
What's the old adage, partner? Don't judge the book by its cover, because this guy, he takes the mantra that he'll go down with a brisk gust of wind and sets it on its head. Great effort there to break a tackle and come up with a nice gain.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Alert! Hey, Charlie! Check, 45's the mic. Check, 45's the mic. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 40. Alert! Hey, man. Watch the boot. Watch the boot. Delta.
Now Trubisky. He's got Burton here. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. On 2nd down, Montgomery. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Wide open receiver complete. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
Let's go.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it'll be tipped up and picked off.
Move, move, move. Alert, alert! Alert, alert!
Hey, we're going 37's the mic.
Hey, high 7.
Curl, watch the curl. Hey, we're going 37's the mic.
18, 18. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Trubisky. Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. In for the sack, Deion Jones.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
Move, move, move.
Hey, we're going 37's the mic. Mike 37.
All you get is a headache. All you get is a headache. Hey, zoom.
We're going 37's the mic. Mike 37.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to turn.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
Don't get nervous.
Hey, 18, 18, 18.
Under 10. 10. Check 26. Check 26. Kill.
Move, move.
Turn it up. Kill, kill, kill.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6. Touch.
Here's Trubisky to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. 3rd and long, defense with no fear. They brought the pressure.
Zero fear at all. That means they feel really good about the guys who are going to cover. But the biggest one is they think their pressure will get there before he has a chance to find an open receiver.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
He'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
All day, every day, any day.
Watch twist. Watch twist.
Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
I got one. 45, Mike, 45.
From the gun, it's Ryan. Complete to Jones.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready, blue 80. Blue 80.
Hey, I'm coming.
Check safety, check safety.
Gun.
Motion.
Freeman again, first down carry. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Ready. 280.
58, it's Mike.
Wait.
Check pass.
On 2nd and 11 now. Ryan caught by Jones. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Coming again.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down.
Come.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And it's complete. Hooper. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Ryan in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
51.
A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I'm going to hit you.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
They're not ready for this. They still ready to go.
Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready. 280. Hey, express.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He's looking for Ridley again, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Switch.
11.
57. Mike, 57.
Check Mike. Protein spill.
Check three.
Get out.
Back to the running game. It's Freeman. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. And Bailey able to knock it through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Now the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Tight dog. Switch. Alert. Check. Motion to backfield. Motion to the backfield.
Hey, echo.
45's the mic. 45's the mic.
Hey, we heavy on the edges.
Here's Trubisky. And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath. Nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Hey, ball. Motion.
Hey, we're going smooth. Mike 37.
Watch the run. You're soft, baby. That's big.
Ran, tough.
Hey, we're going 37's the Mike. Mike 37.
Hey, tight.
Hey, we're going 37's the Mike. Mike 37.
I'm trying to collect. Hey, exit.
Hey, we're going 37's the Mike. Mike 37.
Ran, tough.
Check.
Hey, we're going
Alert.
37.
Get in the weight room.
Now Trubisky to throw. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one good for 24 yards.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Bears.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Pick me up. Here we go.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! Hey, Haywood!
Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45.
Final play of the half. It's Trubisky. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
And 58 is the mic. Going 58 is the mic. Come off the ball hard.
Here's Ryan. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Check 37. Check 30. 20.
From the shotgun, Ryan. That one is caught by Hunt. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Ryan now 13 of 15 passing. That's good for 87%. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, Tuesday. Check. Fresno.
General West.
Hey, gun.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Mike, 58, right there. Hey, pick your game up.
From the gun, Ryan. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
On the heels of that good carry by Devontae Freeman, here's 1st and 10.
58.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Boston Scott, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons push further out in front. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Bailey got the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Bears take over.
We play to win. Let's
at their own
go.
25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Mike 37.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert!
Hey, we're going 37.
Bravo!
Mike 37.
Out of the gun, Trubisky looking deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
What has not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete. But you're right, hasn't been a banner game here in the second half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Looking to throw again, Trubisky. And that'll be incomplete. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. And with that, they're down to 1 remaining here in this second half. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. He'll find his tight end. That's Ben Broniker. 14 yards in a Chicago 1st down. Trubisky now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
We got 4. We got 4.
Hey, we're going 37's the Mike. Mike 30.
Go.
I got you, son. I got you, son.
Hey, we're going 37's the Mike.
18.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Trubisky. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Trubisky gives to Cohen. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get in there and rake it and lock it free. They need to get some takeaways as well.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Grady Jarrett in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Oh, this is off the side of his foot. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Check.
22. Wide, 25 tonight.
Now Ryan. Jones has it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta. Ryan now 15 out of 17 through the air, only 2 incompletions. It's first down. They run. Devontae Freeman. Freeman a first down and more. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. So, boy, that's already the 3rd they burn here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the 4th quarter. So, from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Olison. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Good solid gain on first down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
At the 36-yard line.
Ready, blue 80. Blue 80.
Mike Spoke. Let's go one more.
Wide, 25 tonight.
On 2nd down now. It's Freeman, and he'll go down at the 28. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Let's go.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Yeah, we don't want none.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Ready, back 25.
Check. Too tight. Hey.
Now it's Freeman. And an alley to run. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
And what can they do here on second and goal? 3 red zone trips so far have yielded 2 touchdowns and a field goal. Stepping up, he'll try and run. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. Well, no doubt here in the fourth quarter, this is a huge defensive series.
Hey, they can read the scoreboard. They realize if they give up a field goal here, this game might be out of reach. They understand the stakes and are playing accordingly.
Second and goal, and the lone man in the backfield is Freeman.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout called. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. Second and goal, and the lone man in the backfield is Freeman. Running the jet sweep with Ridley, and that one covered beautifully. The defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal.
Hey, you don't want
He may try and run for this. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The keeper good for only 4, and that's going to lead to a 4th down. All right, ball at the 1-yard line, 4th down. What do you say?
I say go, because if you can't get 1 yard, what's the old adage? If I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win anyway. Tell your team it's that time. Who's going to get down into the trenches, grind it out, and make sure that ball gets in the end zone? Who's it going to be? Let's go do it.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And that should give his guys a spark. He's up all the way to the 44-yard line.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. On first down, Trubisky. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant, and he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here where you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Right there. I'm coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo! Go! Let him go!
He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally down at the 32-yard line.
That's it, baby.
Give him 30 yards there.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL, where we're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Ryan going to give to Freeman on the draw. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Devontae Freeman with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front. Bailey now for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Makes the score Falcons 27, Bears 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Grady Jarrett racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. They run. This is Cohen. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down.
Hey, Charlie. I'm coming after you. I'm coming.
3, 218, chopper.
Tighten up. 45.
Hey, ball. Don't let him breathe. Play that time. Hey, Delta. Don't let him breathe, defense.
45's the mic. 45's the mic.
We don't want this. 45.
Trubisky now down around his goal line. This one into the hands of Burton. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Ran, top. Hey, high 7.
Here we go. 37's the mic. Mike 37.
Get your swerve on.
Alert. Ran, top. Hey, zoom.
Mike 37.
61, matchbox lights.
Here we go. 37's the mic. Mike 37.
Hey, alert.
Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
37's the Mike. Mike 37.
All day, punt.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
We're going 37's the Mike. Mike 37.
Let's red up. It's going to be a long day. Red up. It's going to be a long day.
They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. He's going to let it fly. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
SOS. And we're going 37's the Mike. Mike 37.
Drop deep, drop deep.
Alert, alert. Alert, alert.
Mike 37.
Hey, Echo.
It's just me and you.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. It's caught. It's Miller. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Trubisky now rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's 1st down. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Alert, alert. Alert, alert.
Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45.
Let's go. Smooth. Check 45's the mic. Check 45's the mic.
Here we go.
18.
Hey, watch the ball. Watch the ball.
Hey, exit.
45's the mic. 45's the mic. I got you.
Trubisky to throw again. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Tack McKinley in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for it. So time runs